Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كل مولود يولد على الفطرة صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us and blessed us with another Jumu'ah to pray with our fellow community members. He's given us the ability to wake up today and breathe and walk and talk so that we may actualize and realize the numerous blessings that He has bestowed upon all of us. And come next week, many of us, children and adults, will be going back to school. Their full-time school. You might have been into a summer program right now, but then now from next week you'll be going to your full-time school, whether at public school, private school, Islamic school, home school, whatever type of schooling your kids or you might be in. But nothing, and absolutely nothing, and I want to emphasize this point, can replace the quote-unquote schooling that takes place at home, or that needs to take place at home. We can send our kids and put our kids in as many maktab programs, weekend programs, madrasas, and all of these programs, but they don't live there. And even if they do Monday through Friday, you are still the parent where they come home to. And it is at your home that they wake up, and it is at your home they go to sleep. So the real schooling is at home. The essential schooling that takes place for our Muslim identity, for our Islamic identity, takes place at home. And everything else, I would call it as supplementary to what you do at home. Don't ever think at one moment that your schooling, that the madrasa is supposed to replace parenting. Why am I saying this? Because I've been to madaris, and I've been to the public school, and I've been to the private school, taught at them, all of them. And I see, when I was a student there, I would see parents just drop off their kids, Assalamu alaikum, I'll see you on Friday, assuming that it's the madrasa's responsibility, it's the Quran teacher's responsibility, it's so and so individual's responsibility to teach them not only Quran but also how to be a child, how to have that Muslim identity. No, that's still on you as a parent. You can't pay somebody else to take care of that for you. That's on you. That's on you. That's one of the responsibilities of being a parent. Responsibility of being a father, responsibility of being a mother. It's not just, mashallah, they were born, you gave them a good name, and mashallah, khalas, go on with your way, I'm going to go on with my way, I'm going to work in the morning, and I'll see you at night, maybe if that. It doesn't work like that. No. That's definitely not here. Or definitely not here living in a non-Muslim country. That's not going to work. Okay. I've been a youth coordinator for 11 plus years, and I can tell you that never worked. The kids that are attached, that I see that have an attachment with the deen, are those kids that the parents have some type of Islamic environment, whatever they can provide at home. Something, they have something, or they bring them to gatherings of spiritual refinement, or they bring to gatherings of knowledge and have them sit at the feet of scholars. These are the individuals usually that pan out, and usually that have that strong faith when they're tested anywhere, whether it's in the corporate world, whether it's in Islamic school or public school. Yes, mashallah, Islamic school is a great thing. It's not going to bubble up your child so that they're safeguarded from all of the harms of the world. It doesn't take place. It's not the truth. Don't kid yourself when you just think, I'm going to send my kid to Islamic school and mashallah, and they're taken care of. It's not a replacement for parenting. Never. Approximately, there's a study that mentioned that there was approximately at least 70% of the people in the U.S. identify as Christian, and 23% identify as having no religion, and then you have less than 1% identifying as a Muslim. Less than 1%. So you think that when you send them to school, or you send them to wherever you send them, that it's the teacher or whoever, the administration or anybody else, you think it's going to be their job to instill Islam into your child? I don't think so. It's not happening. They could be a supplement, yes, to what you do at home. No, by all means. By all means. Now, obviously, as Muslims, we have a stronger affiliation to our faith. At least we hope so, than other faiths. And you'll see that the data usually suggests that the parents create that stronger affiliation to their children rather than Christian parents would. But approximately 20% of those raised as Muslims, when they get older, they don't identify as Muslim in their adulthood. 20%. It's a big number. It's a big deal. So it all starts from their identity at home, their identity at the time of when they're born, the identity that you create, and the identity, the environment that you place around them. They're going to have these questions, and they should. That who am I? What type of values do I have as a Muslim? What differentiates me, Muhammad from Jack? Okay. What differentiates us? If it's just a name, then we got some work to do. We have some work cut off for us. It's not just a name. And even then, the kids don't have that identity to even say their own name properly. Instill in them what is your name, what is the meaning of your name. Tell your teacher how to pronounce your name. That all starts from us as the parents. Until they reach the age of bulugh, that's our responsibility. That's on us. Don't blame anybody else. Oh, he's not reading, or he's not doing good in school, he's not doing this. What are you doing? They're a kid. They're not mukallaf. They're not legally responsible in Sharia until the age of bulugh. So don't tell me, he was just an idiot, or he's just dumb, or he's just whatever. It comes on you. You're dumb then. You're an idiot then. Don't come and say that this child, so child is like this, and so child is like that. It's their fault. Now, what avenues, what interventions are you putting in place for them to succeed as a student, be a Quran student, or elementary student, middle school student, college student, whatever the case may be? What interventions are you placing there? No. And this concept of Islamic identity is very beautifully stated in the ayah where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in Surah Fussilat that وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Whose words are better than that individual who calls others to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, performs good deeds, and says وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ, that I'm Muslim. I am Muslim. No. That's a beautiful child right there. They have that confidence to go out there in the public, be it in front of their non-Muslim friends in the corporate world, wherever the case may be, and they display their Islam. Not just on words, not just by the words, but through their amal, through their actions. Okay, and this topic I just wanted to kind of just touch upon. Obviously, one short khutbah is not enough for it, but it's just that we are aware of it because school is starting next week. So things to kind of contemplate and think about as we send our kids to be in that whatever environment for 8 hours, 9 hours a day. So there are many things that impact an individual's religiosity. Okay, the school system is one. Yes, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't have any impact. It does. Environment, sure, it does. But what is probably the greatest thing that has an impact on an individual's religious Islamic identity are the parents. Kids are going to do what they see their parents do. It seems real simple. Such a simple concept. I remember once when I was with the youth, and Asr time came, and one of the kids, he wasn't wearing his topi. And the dad comes up. He's like, Hafsa, can you tell him, where to wear his topi? I looked at his head. He wasn't wearing his topi. You want me to tell him to wear a topi? You ain't wearing a topi. I just started laughing. He was serious. I was laughing. I thought it was a joke. Are you kidding me? Right? It's funny, but it's also sad at the same time. Well, what environment are we placing our children in? What are we teaching them at home? That's going to impact on when they're asked that question, who are you? What type of identity do you have? Who do you identify as? They're going to be able to answer that question. There are many things that impact an individual's identity. But there was a study that they interviewed over 200 families from various religious backgrounds. And they concluded by saying that parents have only one effective way to raise children to understand and to carry their own faith and to carry their own religion. That is for the parents to simply practice their own faith naturally, not to just, child is watching, let me start reading Quran. Kid is watching, let me start, give some money in front. He's watching this, let me go to the masjid. But he's not there, I'm just going to be at home, relax, just watch Netflix, be on the phone, eating, looking on YouTube. They're not dumb. Kids are smart, mashallah. Very smart. And they're going to pick up on these things. So what you say, yes, it holds weight. But it's going to hold even more weight is if that matches your amal, if that matches your action. Okay? If it doesn't match your action, they're going to be like, yeah, I might just do the same thing. I'm going to do it in front of mom and dad, but once they're not there, that's not happening, right? That's not happening. No. And for that reason, my time is up, but hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, he said, مَا مِن مَوْلُودٍ إِلَّا يُولَدُ عَلَى الْفِطْرَةِ. That the Prophet ﷺ said that there's no child is born except that they are on the fitrah of Islam. So you're getting that child in a beautiful, pure state. فَأَبَوَاهُ يُهَوِّدَانِ أَوْ يُنَصِّرَانِ أَوْ يُمَجِّسَانِ. The parents are going to be the ones that are going to influence them, make them a Christian or an atheist or Jew, whatever the case may be. That's on the parents. That's on the parents. Now, as the kids get older, the responsibilities are built within them as well. 7-year-old, 10 years old, they reach the age of bulugh, responsibilities on them as well. But you're laying that foundation for them. Are they going to succeed as a Muslim in the future or not?